planning for your family. And you may say, oh, okay, I'm young enough. I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 30s. No, planning, there is no age. Sometimes people ask me, okay, what is the youngest I need to be? What is the oldest I need to be to put a plan in place, to put a financial plan for my family? There is no age limit. The elites, the informed, once their kids have a social security number, they are planning for them. So there is no age limit. And if the later you wait, it will cost you more, right? I'm able to insure people up to 80 young, right? When I sit down with a client and putting a plan in place for them, how much is going to cost me? It's based on your health, based on your age. So you see, the sooner you do it, the sooner you put a plan in place for that person that you say you love, the better it will be for you and them. So unexpectedly, no warning sign, no warning sign. Like I have a friend who's coming from Connecticut. She went to her nephew's funeral, 34 years old, 34 years old, sudden death, or got ill with cancer at 34. Cancer is not a matter of 40s, 50s. Like we lost Dawson's Creek. I used to love him, right? With colorectal cancer, you need to check yourself out. Don't wait till you're 50 to get that colonoscopy. Get it done. Your insurance will pay for it. Don't wait until you get a diagnosis. Go get checked. Get checked. 34-year-old, hey, young and vibrant, healthy, have all the things going for him. Then he got hit with a diagnosis. You are never too young to have financial planning done. I know we don't like to think about it. Think, okay, yeah, everything's gonna be rosy. No. Real life will set in. So you have your value is protected. Is your family protected? If something happens to you, who will be responsible to carry the financial pressure in your family? You are young, you're not married. It will be your parents, your mom and dad. They're probably already advanced in age themselves. Do you want to put that pressure on them? No. Especially, it is very easy, very cost effective to have a plan in place so that they don't have to do GoFundMe for you. We want to put GoFundMe out of business, especially for the things that we can plan for life unexpected circumstances. We need to be more responsible and put those things in place. Again, who's going to be carrying the burden in your life of you being sick, unable to work? Loss is heavy enough. Because if you have kids, their needs, college planning, the extracurricular activities that they have to do, the football, the ballet, how is that going to impact your family? We have to stop and think. Because you know what? Those things They don't pause, but guess what? Your family is the one who will be hurting because of lack of planning. We are very early in the year out, mind boggling. Wife or husband, oh, my husband handles that, my wife handles that. We both, it's a union. We both need to know what's going on in the family for the family. Wife, don't leave it up to your husband. Husband, don't leave it only up to your wife. You need to be in the know. You need to know, okay, if something happens to my wife, do we have income replacement? If something happens to me, okay, how is she going to pay for the mortgage? Not wait when chaos strike, then everything is come down crumbling. We should not do that. Have a meeting. Hey, do we have a will in place? Do we have healthcare surrogate? Do we have power of attorney? If you, my wife, go to the bank. Those things we as a people, we need to be mindful of those things. Because I know you love your family, but those are all part of love. When you put your family in a position that everything is in order, right? I encourage clients, go on Amazon, right? They have a little booklet that says, hey, now that I'm dead, it's your business. It's your, it's your responsibility. But inside that book, you're able to put all of your policy numbers. You need to put, if you have 401k, if you have accounts, you put the username and password, and you just give it to them. Or put it in a safe place. Say, hey, upon my passing, and this drawer, that drawer, there's a notebook that tells you everything that you need to know about the family's finances. Go on Amazon, get you that notebook. Don't leave it up to chance or your family's coming around. Okay, where's the will? Where's the trust? Right? A lot of money gets lost because of that, because no one knows where anything is. Let's do Valentine's Day. We expressed our love with the chocolate, with the flowers, right? With the dinners. But also, when all that fades, what is it that you're living for them? Are you leaving them peace of mind? You leaving them chaos? Right? So it's another way. Financial planning is another way to show that you care about your family. Not only, right? Not only during Valentine's Day, but also when you are long gone. You're not gonna be here forever. I'm sorry to tell you that, because you're not here, the bills don't pause. They don't go with you. And statistics shows about 57% of families find themselves can feel the financial impact when we don't care enough to plan. Life is expensive. If you are a father, if you are a mom, and your income is needed for the family to run, what do you think happens to those needs to your family when that income is not coming in anymore? Right? It's easy to say, oh, we'll handle it later. Oh, we're healthy. We'll still have time. No, time is not on your side. I wait for pressure. not wait to get those things in place. Let's not wait to prepare. Because let me tell you what, by the time you're gone, it's too late. Or if you fall sick and you don't have a plan that gives you 100% income replacement, it will be too late. Show us some family, like within a couple months, like 50%, immediately will feel the impact. There's a difference between a gesture and guaranteeing your family peace of mind. Flowers are beautiful. I have some my daughter gave to me. They are beautiful. They smell good. But guess what? Unfortunately, I can put as much water as I want. They will fade. The dinners, I love fine dining. They are meaningful. But unfortunately, I hold to that memory just for so long. It's only for a moment. Gifts are thoughtful. Again, my love language is gift. If you say you love me, you don't give me gifts, you don't give me money, you don't send me flowers. Yeah, peace of mind, that's protective love, right? I have 2 kids, 3 grandkids. Knowing that if I die today, right, I don't want to die, but if I die today, that I'm going to leave them in a better place financially, that is love. Thinking about my kids not having to do GoFundMe or call anybody, hey, they're good. That is peace of mind. They're going to mourn me, they're going to cry, they're going to, but guess what? One less thing for them to worry about is how we're going to lay her to rest. So you have to ask yourself, if you were to pass away right now, what is the plan you have in place to ensure that your family doesn't have to do a fish fry, doesn't have to do a t-shirt sale, doesn't have to do GoFundMe, or leave you on the ice and they have to wait to collect money between families. But some families are private. They're not going to do the GoFundMe, but they're going to keep you on the ice until they raise that money. How long do you want to stay on that ice? Please put me down while I'm still warm. Do not keep me on the ice, right? If you're not here, will they still be okay? When you put that will in place, that is real love. You're telling them, hey, you'll still be okay, right? They won't have to make the tough financial decisions while they are mourning, while their hearts are broken. You know what that says? I thought of you beyond today, beyond the Valentine season. I thought of you. I want to keep you. I want you to keep me in your memories. And also, life insurance, I know it's a curse word to some, right? If you say they think they're gonna die, no. As a financial broker who've been doing this for 5 years, but I've been in the industry for 29 years, I see what it does. To come teach about how the elites, the informed, are leveraging, yes, leveraging life insurance, not only to leave a legacy, but also to bring their family peace of mind while they're still living. I got into this industry after I saw my patients, but in a nursing home. I spent 23 years in the nursing home arena. Many of my clients, they did not depend on the government. They did not depend on Medicaid. They did not depend on Medicare. They had their financial plan in place that were paying for their stay in the nursing home. That's what you call life insurance with living benefits. Yes, when you hear life insurance, it's not only about death, it's about leveraging a strategy while you are living. And how do you use life insurance while you are still living? Guess what? You can use it if you get a diagnosis of critical, chronic, terminal illness. Critical illnesses are diagnosis or transplant. You can use those. My business owners who do not have health insurance, who do not have disability insurance, you can leverage that. If you become disabled or if you have a condition that lasts more than 90 days, you become chronic, you can leverage that for your overhead cost. You don't have to file bankruptcy. You don't have to default on your loans. Having a life insurance policy that can pay you out just by having a diagnosis. That's all it takes. You have a diagnosis, they will pay you out, but you have to have the right plan. Not all plans are created equal. There are some companies that says, oh yeah, we have living benefits, but they have accelerated death benefit or terminal illness. No, you're dying at that point. The doctor says you're going to die within 6 months. You're going to die within 12 months. When you get a diagnosis of cancer, especially now, the survival rate is so much higher than back then. Back then, yeah, the terminal illness would have been okay. But let me ask you this. How often do you upgrade your cell phone? How often do you upgrade that iPad, that earbud? So why are you still, like, at least every year or two, we are changing our phones. Why are you still using a strategy that was back then 50, 60 years? Insurance industry, insurance plans have been modernized to meet everyday needs. You can leverage the right strategy, the right plan for income replacement, for your retirement supplement. If you're betting on Social Security for your retirement or your 401k, let me tell you, it's not going to be enough. You can leverage the right life insurance strategy to supplement your retirement. And my business owners, you are the plan. You don't have 401k. You can put money. If you can put $1,000 away a month, you can put $500 a month away to ensure that when you need it, you can use it. Not only when you die, leave that legacy for your family, but while you're still living. This is not only for those who have money. There's a plan. We meet you where you at. If you can put $1,000, hey, I love it. Let's build a $1 million policy for you. But if you can only put $100, let's use a strategy that can be there for you, that will be there for you when you need need it. Insurance only gonna pay for so much. They have a cap. You have a deductible you have to meet, and they don't pay 100%. But if you have a life insurance policy that has living benefits, you don't have to wait for your short term. You don't have to wait for your long term disability to kick in, medical records to submit. By just having a doctor certify that you have a diagnosis, that you can file a claim and get that money paid out to you with no question asked. And guess what? You don't have to pay it back. And here's the best thing that most people don't know. Life insurance income is the only income that is yet to be taxed. Life insurance income is free, whether you leave it to your family or you're leveraging it while still living. What strategy do you have that can ensure when life happens, not only death, but if you fall sick and you are unable to go to work, what do you have that can replace your income 100%? Thank you to those who are on Facebook. I am asking you to love, to share, like, put your comments in the chat. Let me know that you are here, that the information being shared resonate with you, or share it out to someone who may need to hear this. Because we have all kind of ways. We show our love in all manners to our family. But are we showing them love that will last beyond your days? Do you have a plan in place if something happens to you unexpectedly, that your family will not go into financial chaos? I know we just, coming off a high Valentine's. Something, but it's about growth. As a people, we need to do better. That's why I come on here and tell you guys, life insurance is not only for the rich, it is for you as well, because there's a plan for everybody, right? Hey, some people, they believe in buying term, invest the rest. If you truly understand that vehicle and you truly believe that vehicle will get you to your destination, guess what? You can link up with me. I do sell term too. And guess what? I will give you a term with living benefits, not terminal illness. I can give you a term with critical, chronic, and terminal illness. So what I'm encouraging you guys to do, take this time to review what you have. The same way that you upgrade your phone, you upgrade your car, every so many, wait until it's too late, right? Love plans. That is when you have maturity, right? If you are mature, you're going to plan for the ones that you love. Secure love prepares. Is your family secure? Are you secure if you get sick? Is your income secure? Is your mortgage secure? You just bought a home. Do you have mortgage protection on that? I'm not saying the mortgage insurance, mortgage protection, that you just bought the beautiful house. When life happens, what do you have in place to ensure that mortgage is paid for? If you pass, does your family have to sell the house or go into foreclosure? You can put a plan in place to ensure that the mortgage can and your family stays in the house. It stays in the family. Those who are watching on Facebook, please like, share, Follow me if you're not following me. So those are, I am looking forward to those conversations because I know you care about your family. You love your family. So again, I am not here to make you feel guilty because you bought the chocolate, you bought the flowers, did the dinner. No. Hey, it's good. If you celebrated Valentine's Day, I hope it was a joyful one for you. I hope you had fun. I hope that your partner was very pleased to whatever you did. But let's take a quiet moment to see what you have in place, to review what you have in place. Check your coverages, right? The plan that you have, if you have a 30 plan, when is that expiring? And if it's expiring soon, are you in a position to renew it? To renew vibrant, right? And good looking, right? Um, you can get a term. There are some companies that allow you, right, to convert it. So why would you not, even if you only get a term, why would you not want to get with me, right? I have a shameless plug. Why would you not want to benefit? If you have a 20-year term, you have up to 15 years to convert that into a permanent. And that's why you do not have to go through medical. You bypass underwriting. But the other companies, you have to go through underwriting again. So review what you have. Do you have living allow you going through underwriting? That's important. Because guess what, guys? In America, 1 out of 3 people are being diagnosed with cancer. 1 out of 4 heart attack. Yes, the survival rate is high, but also, do you guys know bankruptcy is the number one reason? Medical bills, number one reason for bankruptcy. Can review what you have, who you have it with. The companies I deal with, they've been in business for over 100 years nationwide. Transamerica, John Hancock. Those companies, when you have a term with them, they will allow you to convert them to a permanent plan. So, as a broker, when I sit down with someone, I'm not giving them a plan that I want to sell them. I'm designing a plan for them based on where they're at. Not everybody can get a whole life. Not everybody can get an IUL. Not everybody can get a permanent plan. Some people can only get a final expense just to ensure that their family doesn't have to do GoFundMe for them. What do you have in place? Or are you one of those that say, hey, I'm dead, whatever, right? Let's not do that to your family. Let's not be that one. Making sure that something is in place for your family. Give them peace of mind. Leave that legacy. That is real love, right? So, as something happens to you or will be chaotic, hey, if the answer is yes, that's beautiful. If you are uncertain, you don't know what you have, you don't know how your family going to can be addressed. So that's why I need you to connect with me. Send me a DM, send me a text. My number is 352-809-9037. Reach out to me. Uncertainty is not a strategy. They deserve to be protected of them. Yes, they will cry, but they will curse you, right? You could have done better. You listened to Daniella. Daniella told you can get a plan, right? You can get you a term. You can convert. You can get you a term with living benefits. You can't say you don't know, right? So again, if you are uncertain, to me. For those who are in Port Charlotte, you can reach out to Westner. Thank you, Radio Telepuissance, for giving me the platform, for allowing me to come on every Monday and share these informations with you guys. You matter. That of you. I know a lot of them say, hey, great nation, but I need you to show your family that you really care, that you really love them by preparing for them, preparing for when you get sick, preparing when you pass. Yes, we are going to go through death, right? It is imminent that we will, but think how it would make you feel to think that your family doesn't have to be begging, doesn't have to do a fish fry, GoFundMe, or t-shirt sale. So as we close, as I'm closing today, yes, we know that the rose petals gonna fade, the chocolate is gonna be done, right? But you can give them something and leave your family something solid that's gonna last, is by having financial planning in place when something happens, right? So as we close, if you don't have a plan in place for your family, if you are uncertain what happened to you if you get sick, reach out to me. Review. I don't charge you because I don't know if you can qualify. I have a 43-year-old. I cannot give her coverage because she has uncontrollable diabetes. 43. Now I have to do a final expense for her. $25K with Gerber because they don't look at medical history. I'm able to help you not only get your wills and your done. That's another conversation we need to have. That we're not embarrassed in public. If you have a will, it's good, but that does not offer you maximum protection. Your estate. Keep your affairs private. Do you have life insurance? Reach out to me. Again, I'm able to help with term, whole index universal life, final expense. And if you say, Daniella, oh, I'm in so much debt, gonna help you budget, gonna get with you, put you on a plan, help you get out of debt, help you consolidate your debts so that you put a plan in place for your family. Again, this is my time. I thank you guys for those who are watching on Facebook. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. I am looking forward to working with you. It is time that we rise up and be there for our family. Leave that legacy, build that wealth. Love your family. I know you love your wife, you love your kids, but let's show them that you really love them by securing them. Again, show your love with the candy, with the flowers. Provide security for them. Again, provide that legacy for them. It's true love. That is real love. So, again, moun mwen yo, kapte dem yo, merci que nous te témoin. So, m konen que nous dépassons pile kob dans Valentine's lan, acheter fleurs, acheter chocolat, mene, madame ou, mene ma ou manger, mene girlfriend ou manger, but là tout ça ou fini, qui ça ou gagné en place? Comme un bagage solide, comme un fondation.